should be about that direction. N6SWR, 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 or anybody else? AA6S, over.
KM6SRR, number 432.
And Mike, the stream is now up, and I'll be back later. K6USY.
Okay, Aaron. Good evening to you, Rob.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. I think I heard Aaron in there also, over.
Yeah, Rob, we've been chatting because Mike's internet wasn't working. So, but the stream's up and running now, and now I got to go put kids to bed. K6USY.
You have all the fun there. Okay, Aaron. K6USY, KM6SR.
WA6AAJ 727.
Got you, 727. Good evening, Mike. WA6AAJ. Good evening.
Good evening, Mike and Judy.
Incidentally, Rob and everybody else, I may have to duck away here at any moment. Matt's still got his arm in a sling, sort of, from his operation, and he's shopping. He hasn't arrived home yet, but he's doing a big batch of shopping because he's going to be gone for 12 days. So he's trying to stock us up for a long period here. But when he gets here, I'm going to have to help him unload the car quickly. So I may have to duck away. I was hoping he would get here before 7:30, but he's obviously shopping big time. Judy's here, and she can help him too, but I'll probably help him to get it done quickly, over.
Roger, roger. You don't want to let that ice cream melt, so that's a good thing there. Anybody on before I came on here, over?
Well, we have K6USY, we have K6 Mexico, Italy, we have 800 Alpha Alpha 6 Sugar. We have yourself and now Mike, but that's it so far. WA6AAJ, over.
Okay, I guess the only one I didn't get was John there, K6MI. Thank you.
And we're still looking for KB6RQU. You're going to try and see if you can work Ralph tonight, right, Bill?
No, he can't turn his antenna.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, and we won't be working Bill, and I don't think there's going to be anybody over in Atascadero tonight. Did you get any idea that there may be activity from there tonight?
Don't think so, but I called and nothing from Ben, so didn't hear anything from Rick either. So turned the antenna back around towards you guys, and I didn't have to get to the phone quick enough, Michael, when you called. You got to let it ring longer than that. When I'm sitting down here, I got to crawl over the junk. Anyway, back to you, Mikey. K6MYC on the group AA6S.
Okay, very good. Before we turn toward Santa Cruz, then, is there anybody else that wants to check in here before we rotate across and around and through the San Joaquin Valley, over? Okay, very quiet at the moment, so I think I'll go that way and see if we can get as many as we can check in the area you guys don't hear well.
I'll stay pointed down to Bakersfield, Mike, or Lake Isabella. KB6RQU, you in there now?
The place might be burnt to the ground, Rob.
I think that was more towards Porterville, but I know he was getting still a smoke last time, over.
Hey, the way the stuff's burning, the whole state might burn up.
Well, I know there's a little piece right here by my house that ain't going to burn, over.
What happened? Did it already burn?
No, there's nothing combustible around the outside. I made darn sure of that. I'm self-insured, remember?
Yes, I know. Me too.
Yeah, but maybe you've got some kind of gas seeping out of the ground you didn't know about.
He does have a gas leak, but it's not coming from under the ground. It's under the seat.
Well, I'd be like the Clampets then. I'd be on the easy street. Didn't matter if it burned down if I got gas coming out of the ground. Over.
Yeah, I got the antenna towards Santa Cruz here. See if Tom's around. Maybe he is there. Anyway, I'll stand by here. Maybe Tom will hear us. Back to you there, Mikey. K6NYC, AA6S.
Okay, I was referring to the gas that might be coming out from between Rob and the chair he's sitting on. Over.
Yeah, some gas coming from the volcano.
Yeah.
They say that thing over there is getting ready to percolate too. But nothing ever happens. It's all a bunch of hoax when they talk about it, I think. But who knows? Someday it may happen.
Which volcano? What place?
Well, the one up there above. I guess it probably have to say it's about directly due east of you guys, whatever it is, Mammoth Lakes.
Oh, you mean the volcano here in California?
Yeah, the one here in California.
Okay. Now, Judy just walked in. I guess Matt's not here yet, right?
It's thinking about it. Over.
Yeah, the scientists keep saying they think it's going to rumble, but those guys know about as much as you and I do flipping a coin. AA6S, KW6S. Loud and clear, mine here. KW6S, AA6S. Very good, Tom. Good signal. KW6S, AA6S. Over. Yeah, very good, Bill. I heard you there, so I turned the antenna down your way a little bit, and you came up, and you were surprisingly loud when I was pointed at, I guess about 30 degrees further north. Probably bouncing off of some pile of rocks there, Tom, guy. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at some from this side, although I'm kind of looking through some of them, too. I think it only works out when I find a little gap somewhere. Well, you sure got a good signal down this way. As they say, farm share copy. Go ahead. Yeah, very good. Yeah. You guys were, I guess the net just kicked off. I just got in here a couple of minutes ago, and I wasn't sure whether the net had kicked off or not. Yeah, Roger. Mikey's supposed to have his antenna pointed towards you. Somebody turn it over to him or Rob. I'm sure they're hearing you. You're super strong. K6NYC, AA6S with KW6S in the group.
Okay, good evening, Tom. KW6S, 610, K6MYC. You're not real strong this evening, but maybe you're beaming more toward Bill down there in Visalia, but we've got you. It's not a problem. And, of course, we want to take a standby and see if Lee is in there as well. So why don't you take it and see if Lee's on frequency, Tom. KW6 Sugar, Santa Cruz. Cool country. We were 104 here today. Cooling again now. It's supposed to be 99 tomorrow, so it's up and down like a rocket here. K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think we maybe broke 70. It seems kind of warm today, so maybe 71, maybe 72. But, yeah, I'm hearing you in good shape here, kind of up and down a bit. So I hope I came up a little bit. I moved the antenna up a little closer to where you normally are. But we're looking for Lee, AM6U, KW6S.
I do not hear Lee.
Neither do I. I didn't hear anything at all. But I'm still hearing you in good shape. K6NYC, KW6S.
Okay. Not a whole lot new here. We only had one visitor today from the Alert 360. My security company came out and put some new batteries in and refreshed the system and gave us a clean bill of health, so we have the house at least theoretically protected against again. Anyway, Frank was here all day. We made quite a bit of headway on the finalization of our current system, the solar system. He had a long chat with Greg, WA6HNA, who is also on the verge of getting his system going up there in Grant. Where is he in? Pine Grove? No, where is it? Where's Greg live?
Groveland, I think.
Groveland, yeah, Groveland. Anyway, that's what's going on over here. It's a hot day. I worked outside for about 2 hours cutting wood that I brought up yesterday, and man, I just didn't even get a chance to go down and go cut any more wood. I've got quite a bit of work to do left where I've been working, but hopefully it'll be cooler tomorrow. It's supposed to be only 99 tomorrow, so and it's supposed to be a cloudy, overcast day, so it might be a better day to do it, even though I was going to go down there. I had all the greatest of intentions, but one thing led to another, and we didn't make it. It's down there is way down to the other end of my property where I have not ever done any fireproofing. It's a quarter of a mile from the house pretty much, but still in an area where I should, I'm trying to get the dead wood out of there, and I'm also getting quite a bit of good firewood that's really dry. Really dry. Okay. Tom, back to you, and anybody else want to say hello to Tom, take it K6MYC for anybody else for Tom.
KW6S, WA6AJ, hello Tom.
WA6AJ, KW6S. Yeah, I don't think we've worked in a while.
Yep, it's been a little bit, but you're coming in strong tonight, that's for sure. You've got a good signal, over.
Yeah, you're doing good there too. Yeah, last we worked was on 1296, and back in March, I think.
Holy cow. Well, I'll have to say hi more often, over.
Yeah, I hear Mike working you once in a while, but I don't hear. I hear your call, but not with you giving it. Yeah, WA6AJ, KW6S.
Okay, roger that. Well, we'll rectify that. Anyway, good talking to you again. KW6S, WA6AJ. Back to Mike.
W6BBS72.
Okay, good evening, Frank. And as I mentioned to the other guys that were on the net here, Rob's here, of course, and Aaron's here as well. AA6S is here, and so is WA6AJ, but I may have to stop just briefly. Matt's coming in with a huge load of groceries because he's not going to be home here for about 12 days, as mentioned, and so we want to help him unload the car very quickly so he doesn't strain his arm. Anyway, we'll do that, but maybe you and others can hold it together talking to N6RO and others that maybe N6RO will not be on there tonight. I'm guessing that he will not be on because unless something happened at his place, they did not get the cables hooked up. They moved all the antennas to the new mast and everything, but they did not get 4 or 5 cables hooked up that they needed to hook up. Something to do with connectors and missing this and missing that, and then of course manpower. The guys that were doing it have wives that are recovering from operations and yada yada, so he didn't think he'd be ready for this weekend, which means he won't be on tonight, but we'll see what happens. Miracles could happen. Tom, 73s, AF6 United, one more call for you, Lee, K6MYC.
Yes, you guys almost messed me up. I didn't expect you on quite this early. AF6 United, I am out here at 1098.
Oh, there he is, AF6 United. Give us your Bozo number. You're very, very weak for me at the moment. We've got pretty poor propagation, but maybe some of the other guys at lower altitudes are copying you. AF6 United, go ahead, Lee. K6MYC, over.
Roger, Roger.
he's unreadable here. Can you give me his Bozo number?
1098. Yeah, he's said he didn't expect the net to get around to this direction this soon, and so he was a little late getting in.
What was the Bozo number?
1098. 1098.
Okay, 1098, the countdown Bozo. Right, okay. I just wanted to hear that. Thank you. I'm Lee. I'm just not sure that we have good propagation here. Move the antenna a little bit. I'm getting you, but it's very heavy QSB on the signal. And you may be hearing my 800, but I am struggling with your power level there. AF6 United for your final, K6MYC. Go ahead, Lee.
All right, Mike. Yeah, I'm not going to hold it here. You're also about the same for me. I'm just barely hearing you above the beat, so I'll say 7-3 for tonight, and thanks, Tom, for the relay, and KW6S, K6MYC, AF6 United, 7-3.
Okay, let me refresh your memory, and you may not have heard this, but on Saturday night, starting at 7:30, I'll be running helpful contest activity, 222 and up is the contest. So I'll be on 222, switching back and forth to 432. But we'll probably be on 432 a little bit after 8 o'clock. So if you could be in here around this time or thereabouts to check in and give people contacts, you're going to have a chance to work DMO5, Delta Mike 05, Tehachapi down there, K6 Mexico, Italy will be down there, and he'll be certainly looking for your grid there, Lee. Same goes for you, Tom. Saturday night, 7:30 to 9 or so, to help out the guys with the contest activity. 7-3 guys, K6MYC. Did you copy that, Lee?
Roger, I got it. 7-3. K6 United.
Alrighty. 7-3, and we'll go right on up into the Bay Area for any other check-ins from the Bay Area. Here we are, K6MYC Bozo Net, 432.
K6MYC, Katie. Hey, Mike, I'm still turned down to Bakersfield. I was down feeding the cats and getting some dinner myself. KB6RQU. Rick, you in there yet? Over?
I hear you, Fred.
Super strong, and then you disappeared, KB6. Okay.
I hear you, Fred. Stand by.
Hey, Rick, gotcha there. KB6RQU. Thanks for showing up. Over. Okay, you're a little low in frequency, but I was able to copy you. Okay, thank you. 73 is KB6RQU, KM6SR, and the gang. Okay, Mike.
You didn't give us Bozo, but we got it here. 61. Thanks to Rick there. Okay, Fred, good signal from you tonight. KD6, Kilo Delta 6. Sierra Oscar Kilo. Go ahead, Fred. Take it now. You got covered up by local traffic here. K6MYC. Go ahead, Fred.
Okay, yeah, good, Mike. So, yeah, it wasn't super hot, but it's starting to warm up already. It's getting quite warm in the late afternoon, but it was nice and cool this morning with lots of fog and overcast, but then it started to burn off, and tomorrow's supposed to be even warmer. Hopefully the conditions are better than last night at 1296. They were actually terrible when they were off. But I did hear you. Anyway, K86SOK507. Back to you, Mike. K86SOK.
Okay, very good. And by the way, you heard what I said about being on Saturday night. If you could do it, Fred, on this band and 222, somewhere between 7:30 and 9 o'clock, look for us to try and get red squares to people for the 222 and up contest, okay?
Okay, I got that. 222 and up. Yeah, I think I could run 222. I like that, man.
Yeah, it's just a 12-hour contest, so it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, but it goes to 11 o'clock on Sunday. So we've got only one night to get together here. So I'll be on and trying to coordinate a little bit. So if you could be there when I point toward the Bay Area, somewhere around 8 o'clock on this band and a little bit earlier on 222, that would be good, Fred. KD6SOK. Thank you, K6MYC. Go ahead, Fred, for your final.
Okay, I'll make it a point on Saturday 7:30, 222. Thanks, Mike. You sound great. Okay, I'll let you go. KD6SOK. Good night.
Okay, good night, Fred. And who else do we have in the Bay Area for the 432 Bozo Net? Over.
Kilo Tango 2 Golf.
Oh, there you are, Mark. Good evening. Pretty nice signal on 432. KT2G, if you will give your Bozo number for Judy to hear from your lips, Mark, that would be appreciated. And welcome back. And again, condolences on the passing of your mother, but I'm glad that you were able to be in Italy when all that happened and spend some time with your dad and your brother. KT2G, K6MYC.
Okay, no, thank you, Mike. Strong signal here tonight. I don't know if it's the heat or the good propagation, but yeah, my 4 elements hopefully is coming well to you. No other news from here. I heard that there is going to be a net, so I'll stick around on Saturday night. So it sounds like 7:30 local, correct? Okay, 6MYC, Kilo Tango 2 Golf.
Your Bozo number, please.
863.
863. Did you get it, Judy? Okay, she's got it. Thank you very much, Mark. And you're invited as well. I know you do not have 222, but somewhere around 8 o'clock we should be on this frequency, helping out, if we can help out, at least gathering the group for some more contest contacts. The 222 contest is on 222 and up. You probably won't be working the 40 gigahertz end, but we'll probably do 222, 432, and we might even be coaxed into doing 1296 at around 9 o'clock to 9:30 if we have lots of activity. Thank you, Mark. KT2G for your final, K6MYC.
Okay, no, thank you, Mike. I'll try to be around. I should be available. Okay, thank you. Good evening to you and to all the net. K6MYC, Kilo Tango 2 Golf.
Roger, Mark. Thank you for checking in and remembering us here. Thank you. KT2G, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 432, looking for more check-ins in the Bay Area. I think I hear K6 Whiskey India Sugar on the backscatter path. Very weak. I think we've got you, Paul. Make a transmission. I'll see if I can pull you in better. Over, over.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, weak tonight here about a 4x2. So I'm surprised that you are picking me up on the bounce back towards the Bay Area. So maybe you can see a little bit. I'm pointed about 195 degrees actually south of the Bay Area, more towards Loma Prieta and Mount Amanam. So that's you, Mike. K6NYC in the group, K6WIS. Over, over.
Yeah, I'm not very good, but we've got you checked in, but I didn't get any copy. No copy. No readability on that one, Paul. So I do not know if you have any check-ins. We'll keep looking, and maybe we can look for you on the direct path, but I do not know, and I did not hear whether you have any check-ins. He's 637, by the way, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. So we'll look for you on the direct path, Paul. It looks like kind of a poor night tonight on the backscatter path here. 70 trees for now, and we'll see you in just a few more minutes going direct, Paul. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, 637, K6MYC, looking for more check-ins from the Bay Area. Over. Bay Area, KB6BA, we're looking for KB6BA, we're looking for WB6 WMNI, we're looking for KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot United, we're looking for KF6 QCH, Anybody else that's copying us here? Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee, Charlie. How about WB6JNN or WA6AXX? Over. How about WAB6SR, Alpha Bravo 6, Sugar Radio? Anybody?
Whiskey Bravo 6 here along with somebody else.
WB6 Sierra what? Give us your call slowly again, please. I did not get it, and I need your Bozo number. WB6 Sierra, go ahead. Well, you called in. Please give it again. Are you copying me, or are you having difficulty hearing me? This is Mike. K6MYC net control for the 432 Bozo Net. Please give your call again a couple of times so we can copy you and get you logged into the Bozo Net here. Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee, Charlie, and the group standing by. Over, over. Anybody else hear that station that called in? He was quite good. I thought it was WB6 or KB6W or something, but I didn't get it. It wasn't KB6WNI. I know it wasn't. It was not Gary.
Well, I heard him, Mike, but I didn't hear him very loud. And as soon as you was asking to repeat, I knew I'd heard it, so I kind of turned it up a little bit and was really listening hard, and they just never repeated.
679 in the background.
Who's in the background? Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, in the background is Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey November, India 1090. But there's a lot of people ahead of me. Back to you, Mike.
You say there's still a lot of people in here, Gary. We got you WB6WNI at 1090 K6MYC. Go ahead again, Gary.
Roger, Mike, Roger. Also, WB6JNN. WB6JNN was calling along with me. I have not heard anybody else, however. Back to you, Mike.
Okay. Boy, it's funny. I'm not hearing Jim in here. Anyway, WB6WNI, do I have your Bozo number correct? Would you say it, please, a couple of times for Judy? Over.
USL, it is 1090. 1090. Back to you.
Roger, Gary. Thank you for that. And we'll take a standby and see if we can hear Jim in here. Pretty good signal. You're actually not too bad comparatively. When we first stood by, we may have heard you at first, but you were a little weak, and then you came up quite nicely. Let's see if we can copy Jim. WB6JNN. I'll peek around for you, Jim. Maybe I'm not pointed right. WB6JNN, K6MYC. Over. Bits and pieces of you, Jim. Very, very poor copy on 432 tonight. That's really strange. You were so good on 2 meters and 220, but very poor copy tonight. Matt here? Is that Matt? Did I just hear? Judy?
I don't know.
Oh, did you just hear Matt coming in?
I don't.
Did you?
I heard somebody come in.
Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. And let's see, Jim, we got you. And thank you for checking in. Try to be here Saturday night if you can, Jim. but I just can't copy a thing. It's just getting the bare minimum of a call sign there. Is anybody else copying Jim? Did he have anything particular for us on the net here? This is Mike, K6MYC, standing by.
So, Mike, I hear Jim very well, but, I'm very close to him. Not sure what's happening tonight. Kilo Tango 2 Golf.
Okay, nothing too much for Jim tonight. Okay, very good. Thank you, Mark. He's just way down for some reason. I don't know whether he's lost power or whether it's just propagation. Thank you, Mark. KT2G with your little 4-element Yagi in Los Altos, so thereabouts, K6MYC. Anybody else for the Bozo Net in the Bay Area, K6MYC? Nothing heard. Let's go around to Oakley and see if there's any activity there, if everything got hooked up or not. Oakley, and also we're looking toward Clear Lake, so we'll take Clear Lake or Oakley, N1PPP or N6RO, K6MYC. Over. Okay, N6RO, N1PPP, KA6OSX. Anybody hearing any audio at all? I think I hear a weak voice in there, but it might be imagination. Over. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go on toward Sacramento.
Yeah, while you're turning there, Mike, just FYI, things are really quiet up here for me tonight, so I'm hearing stuff pretty good compared to normal. And, so those weak stations that you're having a little struggling with, I'm hearing those guys. They're weak, and most of them too weak for me to hear, but I'll probably pick up anything. If you don't get it, I'll at least know somebody was there. Over.
I think Matt's here, but I'm not seeing him do any loading or unloading yet, so I'm getting ready to go here. But we're almost done with the net. Just got Sacramento and Nevada to go here. So Sacramento, South Sacramento, KJ6 Whiskey Foxtrot Bravo, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo, I should say. KJ6 KFB, K6MYC, Darren. We hear you in there, Darren, but I cannot get any readability. Are you reading anything usable, Rob, Frank?
Oh, yeah, that's Darren. He's number 756, and while he's not moving the S meter, I've got a Q5 copy on him.
That's weird. I'm just not hearing squat tonight.
Well, like I said, I'm phenomenally quiet tonight, and you're having struggling hearing. So, anyways, hey, Darren, are you copying W6BBS?
Oh, yeah, not a problem.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, you're not moving my S meter, and if I had any noise at all, I wouldn't hear you. So, yeah, he really is pretty weak, Mike. It's just I have no noise. That's why I'm hearing him. Over.
Go ahead, Darren, make another transmission. I'll see if I can find a peak on you. Over.
Well, PBS came up and then went back down. Same with you, Mike. So it's just conditions.
You get any of that, Mike?
Well, I got a couple of words very strong, but it didn't last very long.
Yeah, he was just saying it's just band conditions because I did the same thing that you're doing. I was there, came up, and then I went away, came back, and went away. And so it's just conditions. And it's just because I don't have a lick of noise right now. He is below the noise floor, but I hear him because I have no noise.
Okay, yeah, if I had the Bluetooth connected, I might hear him as well. I might hook it back up. But I've only got a few to go here. Let's see if Bill is in here. Bill, KO6KD, K6MYC. Are you here tonight, Bill?
Yes, I'm here, Mike. Not terribly good conditions if you're copying me at all. I think I'm fairly close to being right where I should be. But anyway, you may want to rock the antenna slightly and see if you can peak on my signal a little better.
I've got you fine, Bill. You're warbly, but you're fine copy. Let me go back where you peaked here just a second. Put you up on the peak. It's a little bit off tonight. I don't think there's anything wrong with the system here, but you peaked somewhere right about here. KO6KD, K6MYC. Is that better?
Yes, that's much better. Are you hearing me any better now?
Yeah, well, I was copying your Q5 before. So no problem. Good to have you in here this morning. We should be in there as well on tomorrow morning. Over.
Yeah, I just hope I feel better. I really feel that I may be getting sick again, and so I always get concerned about this. So I just don't know what's going on, Mike. It's hard to say, but anyway, if I get out of bed and I feel like it, I'll turn the radio on and try to check in. But I simply cannot be certain of what from one day to the next. But I enjoy chatting with you guys in the morning, so look forward to perhaps tomorrow then.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. You want to take a standby and see if there's anybody you can hear that we can't hear, over?
I'll stand by, absolutely. I know John is waiting to check in, so KO6KD standing by.
Go ahead, John, if you're copying.
K6MYC, K6MYC, KR6MR, Bozo 759. You're probably going to have to speak on that signal. You're very, very, very weak. Over.
Okay, well, we've got you, John. You're Q4 with a lot of up and down QSB. The band is all herky-jerky. Real jerky tonight, same with Bill, but he's got a little more signal than you do. But thank you for checking in. I wish conditions were better, but they're really funny tonight. I don't know what's going on with the weather. It was pretty stable today. Maybe we got a weather change coming, and it's got things perturbated. Anyway, good to hear you, and thanks for checking in, John. Go ahead for your final there, KR6MR, and the group K6MYC, Bozo Net.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Signal came up quite well. Yeah, Sunday night. I'll be looking for you on 2 meters, KR6.
Okay, yeah, boy, the signals are just in and out, dropping up and down. We got you, 7-3, John. Anybody else in the Sacramento area before we go to Nevada? K6MYC, Bozo Net, over.
Hello, Kilowatt 6 Whiskey Sugar.
Oh, I got you, Paul. Now, do you have any other relays, Paul? K6WIS, go ahead.
Hey, Mike, hi there again. 5x3 to 5x5. Much better copy on this direct path, but lots of QSB and flutter. But no relays. So I'll hand it back to you. 73s, K6WIS, Placerville, over.
Okay, by the way, we're going to be on for the contest this weekend, and if you could join in on 222 and 432 and maybe 1296, I'll be on 7:30 on Saturday night. 7:30 Saturday night on 222, and then we'll probably by 8 o'clock we'll probably be shifting to 432. And we're going to try and help out, coordinating and getting people pointing in the right directions to help out with contacts. So we'll see what happens. And then if everything goes well, we may even do 1296 closer to 9 o'clock or 8:30 to 9 or something. 7-3, Paul, good signal now, but I'm pointed way north of where I normally would for you. I'm at 345, so way off of you, getting on you some kind of a bounce path. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, have a good weekend. If we miss you, K6MYC.
Okay, thanks, Mike. K6MYC, this is K6WIS. Thanks for the 222 and up net info, 7:30 Saturday night sounds like fun. I'll be there. 73 East, K6WIS clear.
Sure. Thank you, Paul. Maybe we'll look forward to seeing you Saturday night for a few minutes here. Okay, anybody else before we go to Nevada? K6MYC Bozo Net. Okay, nothing heard, and we'll go right up into Nevada. Here we go.
803, course gold.
Okay, 803. Good evening, Dan. How are you?
Oh, we're doing good.
Okay, well, same goes for you. If you could pop in and give a few people your contact on Saturday night, that would be fine. I know you do not have 222, but we'll be on this band somewhere around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And I'm sure a lot of people could use DMO7, although I'll be giving out DMO7, but a backup wouldn't hurt. KM6HK, course gold, K6MYC.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll look for some signals, but of course I'm stuck in the hole here and without much antenna, so we'll give it a try.
Okay, 73 Dan, and we're pointed now up toward Wassaw Valley, Nevada. Let's see if we can catch you, Richard. You might try CW to start with, and I can probably zero in on you. KD6BQ, KD6 Bravo, Quebec, K6MYC calling and listening. Okay, how about you, Larry? I'm not hearing anything from Richard at the moment. N7 Whiskey Tango, N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC calling and listening. I hear CW now. Repeat, so I can tell who the CW is. I think that maybe you, Richard. Just repeat your Bozo number if you want a couple of times. Go ahead. Roger, we got your 249. Thank you, Richard, and we will look for you maybe tomorrow night or Saturday night on this band for some DMO9 contacts. We'd love to work you and have other people work you up there in Wassaw Valley. So we'd like to have you on for around 8 o'clock, right around this time, maybe, or a little bit earlier or later. And we'll be trying for you up there in Wassaw Valley. Thank you, Richard. KD6 Bravo Queen, K6MYC 73. Let me see if Larry's in there. N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, K6MYC. Are you there, Larry? Okay, KD6, KE7 UQL. How about you, Daniel? KE7 Uniform, Quebec, London, 272. Are you there?
Roger, I am here. 272, KE7 UQL. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, gotcha, Daniel. Thank you very much. Nice signal from you. Solid copy. Not strong, but very readable. So let's see, Robert or anybody else, anybody copying Daniel up there, over?
Roger, Mike, I'm copying him, but not real good. I'm not sure I can make a QSO.
Okay, Okay, that was KM6 Sugar Radio, Daniel, but pretty weak copy at the moment. Maybe you'll come up. Take a last transmission, and again, join us if you can on Saturday night on 222 at 7:30 and this band at 8 o'clock. KE7UQL, K6MYC.
Roger, 2XL. I will copy you on Saturday night. I will have 432 and 222 and 1296 working. Over.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll look forward to working you up there in DMO9. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you for always being there. You're very reliable. Thank you, buddy. Take care. One more call for Larry, N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC. Larry? Nothing from Larry. N7SUN, K7SUN, K7 Sierra, Uniform November. By any chance, Stan, are you here? I don't hear Stan either. Okay, 73 Daniel, 73 Richard, and we'll see you on Saturday night. Thank you, guys. If we miss you, have a good weekend, and we'll see you Sunday night on 2 meters. 7-3, and I'm going back to, I guess I'll just go back to the Bay Area for late checks and missed, guys. Here we go, K6MYC. 7-3.
KE7UQL 7-3.
Good night, Daniel. Okay, we're rotating. Rob, KM6SRR. I imagine you were here the whole time, so you got the same list I have.
I'm hoping I do. Do you have a count?
No, Judy's still unloading the car with Matt.
Okay, yeah, I can listen to it again, I guess. I was down getting food, and I think I might have missed a few people around Monterey. Over.
Monterey, we did get KW6S 610 and AF6U 1098 Lee, and then we got KD6SOK 507 and KT2G 863, I think is his number. Anything else?
No, I had those, so I guess I did hear them all. Over.
Yeah, we didn't get anybody from down south. I guess you got Rick. I put him in here, but I didn't never hear him.
Yeah, he was on there. He was real deep frequency, but he was there.
Yeah, he seems to be off frequency quite a bit lately. I don't think he hears. I think he's got the same problem that Russ has. Russ can't hear audio with his ears, so he tunes everybody real high-pitched. He can hear high-pitched audio, which makes him very bassy. And that's what Rick is doing now, unfortunately, and I don't think that'll change. If he can't afford a computer, it's doubtful he'll be able to get hearing aids until he's absolutely desperate.
Yep, roger on that.
Okay, I guess that's it for the net. We'll finish her up. One more call into the Bay Area for late checks and missed. We got KB6BA, AB6SR, maybe one or two others, WA6AXX. Who else do we have in the Bay Area for late checks and missed? Okay, hearing nobody, I guess the net's done, and hopefully we'll hear some of these folks on Saturday night. I don't know if they even know there's a contest on.
Yeah, the contest, Mike, it doesn't cover 2 meters?
No, it starts at 220, Rob.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I remember to get in or not there, but I know John likes to get people over.
Well, you could come in at 8 o'clock and see if you can make some contacts on 432, over.
Okay, just have to remember. I do try to remember to get Ralph on 1296 Friday nights, over.
Yeah, well, that's good. And we may even go to 1296 after 432. We'll see what happens. If I've been able to get some decent participation in this thing, maybe we can take people to 1296, Rob. One last call, late checks or missed, Bay Area, K6MYC. quiet on the Western Front. 7-3 all, and we'll see you guys either Saturday night or Sunday night. Thanks all. Aaron, if you're in the background there, thank you for reminding us that the internet wasn't working. Judy got it working for you just at the last minute. And she's frantically trying to catch the log up now. She's done unpacking with Matt and all the groceries. And we'll go in and maybe see if there's some dinner coming in a short while here. Take care, guys. Take care. Thank you. KM6SR, W6BBS, K6USY. Anybody else? K6MYC.
Good night, all. W6BBS.
Good night, Frank.
Good night, all. KM6SRR.
Yeah, I thought we'd have the KG6. Daryl up here, KG6, Charlie Echo Fox, and K6BBG in here, but it was even warmer tonight than it was last night, so I guess that's why we didn't hear from Dave there. We did get Dan. You may have missed Dan. KM6HK803 popped in, Rob. Did you hear him?
Roger, I got him.
Okay. I did not hear WB6JNP, however.
He doesn't have a rig, so if he had a rig for 432, I've got that little 11 element sitting out here that I would have loaned him temporary. But so we won't hear him on this band.
Who is that?
Charlie Echo Fox.
I thought he's got a radio, and he's been offered an antenna, but he doesn't seem to have the capability to bid it up.
Okay, maybe I'm confused here. This is my neighbor over here, right? That I just gave the 2-meter beam to?
Yeah.
He does not have a radio with 432 in it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm confused. I thought he was checking in occasionally. I guess it was K6BBG. No worries.
Roger, Roger. Good night, sir, and everybody else, and that includes you too, Rob.
Good night to all you gentlemen, and that includes Rob.
BBS, KM6SRR.
I'm sorry, you have to repeat it, Rob. Mike covered you.
Oh, I just gave him a little chuckle and saying W6BBS, KM6SRR, 73.
All right, good night, Rob. Good night, Mike.
Good night. I said, all you gentlemen, good evening, and that includes you, Rob.
Oh, you too. Frank's got you doing it too. Okay, I'm like Rodney. I get lots of respect here, I can tell. Over.
Absolutely.
Stand by, guys. We have a check-in.
Who is it?
Go ahead, John.
Oh, I checked in way earlier. I'm just saying 73 and see you on Saturday.
Oh, good. I didn't know you were still in here, John. Good evening to you. We tried to rustle up some work. Who knows? We do have a couple of guys in DMO9 that you could squeak if everything goes right there. KE7UQL and KD6PQ and DMO9. That would be a good one for you.
Right, 220, 432, and even 1.2 if I can, maybe if I take the 150 watts. Only anticipating having 22 elements.
Yeah, very good. Well, Daniel's got all those bands. The only band that Richard has is 432 with his 6 watts, over.
Right. Yeah, that's a far shot from DMO5. I can hear him from here, though.
Well, he does do well on CW, so you might be able to squeeze a contact if you let him go to CW.
Right. I'll take a key. That's a good idea.
All right. See you guys later. Good evening all. K6MYC. And Judy says good evening as well.
Night, Judy.
Good night, Judy.
Good night, all. Have a good one.
73.
Good night, Judy. K6USY.
Oh, good night, Aaron.
Yeah, 2 kids down, 1 more to go.
2 down, 1 to go. That's the way to go. Thank you.
Alrighty. Talk to you later. K6USY.